Creator, we thank you for everything you've done for us. We thank you for the ability to participate in scouting, which gives us the opportunity to serve you, our community, and our neighbors. We particularly thank you for our parents and scout leaders. Although we may have different beliefs, we are united in a common purpose to serve you. We ask you to be with the brave people in Ukraine and bring peace to that region of the world. With thankful hearts, we offer our prayers. Amen. We have several different groups on this call. We've got Cub Scouts, we've got older Scouts, we've got parents, we've got leaders, we've got volunteers. But even though we represent different faiths, I think there are two areas where we could agree. That first area is the golden rule. Treat others as you would like to be treated. The second is a passage that many faiths use, and that's train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. We all want the absolute best, not only for ourselves, but mostly for our children. Scouts firmly believe in duty to God and training our children to follow the golden rule. Tonight, we're going to cover two important areas. What's a religious emblems coordinator? And secondly, talk a lot about religious emblems. And then finally, we're going to have a drawing to give a Cub Scout and an older Scout a campership for this summer. First, religious emblems coordinators. Now, these positions exist at the council, the district, and the unit level. And this individual is responsible for educating, motivating, evaluating, just expanding the use of religious emblems. The purpose is to encourage all youth to earn an emblem for their faith, to promote religious emblem usage, like BSA promotes youth advancement, establish goals and track the number of religious emblems completed each year. So why should we do this? Well, our founder, Lord Baden-Powell, said, "No man is good unless he believes in God and obeys the laws." Religion seems a very simple thing. First, love and serve God. Second, love and serve your neighbor. Now, this is an area where I could use your help. If you're a parent, ask your unit leader if your unit has a religious emblems coordinator. If not, consider volunteering for this important job. If you're a unit leader, encourage a parent or volunteer to step up and do this job. And if you're a district leader, you need to make sure the position is filled in your district. We want all faith organizations to embrace scouting as a ministry and not just a group that meets in the basement on Thursday nights. Scouting provides opportunities for spiritual growth, as well as providing a service to the larger community through many service initiatives that you're all familiar with. Now I want to share my screen and show you a PowerPoint on some of the points that we're going to cover. Our goal tonight is to provide as much information as possible to encourage all Scouts to earn religious emblems. We're going to tell you all about religious emblems, but more important, we've got a personal challenge, and that is to the youth on the line and their parents to encourage them to take up the challenge and earn their religious emblems for the faith. Now, tonight is just an introduction to get started. I'll spend the next few minutes talking in more detail about religious emblems, and then you'll have the opportunity to go to a breakout room for your specific faith. This brochure is called Duty to God. All Scouts have a duty to God, and one way that Scouts can show their duty to God is to earn the religious emblem of their faith and wear the emblem on their uniform. This is the first of 2 pages that I'm going to show you that's in that brochure. The faiths are in alphabetical order, and this is just 1 page, but it shows a description of the different medals that are available in the different faiths. Another page shows all the different 40 faiths that offer religious emblems that the Scouts recognize, and it gives you specific information about those faiths. What are religious emblems? Well, they're developed by each individual faith group to encourage their members to grow stronger in their faith. The BSA has approved these programs and allows the emblems to be worn on the official uniform, but the emblems are administered by the various religious groups, not the BSA. Let me say that again. The individual faiths developed and administer this program, not the Scouts. When you earn your religious emblem, you also earn the right to wear the universal square knot. And this universal square knot incorporates duty to God adventures. BSA incorporates duty to God and Scout spirit requirement. And venturing requires a structured personal reflection on adventures of faith. But only religious emblems qualify you to wear the universal religious square knot. This knot can continue on your uniform even as an adult. Now, even though there's only one square knot, most religious programs have more than one level. When you earn more than one religious emblem, you may wear a special pin on your square knot to show that you've earned your faith's religious emblems at different levels. Now, your parents and religious leaders will help you earn your religious emblem. This is not a badge that Scouts earn together as a unit. We are all of different faiths and we have different faith traditions. Each Scout will earn the emblem for their own faith. These emblems are opportunities for you and your family to work on something together and for you to get to know your faith leaders better and to be more involved with your faith tradition. Here's how to get started. Here's step one of 4. Youth members must obtain a specific booklet for their religion. You can use the Duty to God brochure to identify the program for your faith. You can check with your council store or contact the religious organization directly. Each Scout needs their own booklet to document their progress. Some religions offer adult manuals for counselors and mentors. The link for this brochure was included with the invitation to this meeting, and we'll send it again with some other information after the meeting. Parents should review the program guidelines. Some programs require participants to be official members of the religious institution. Age grade requirements vary from program to program. Each program sets its own guidelines as to who may serve as the counselor. Some programs require faith leaders to serve as counselors. Other programs allow parents or other family members to serve as counselors. Next step is families should talk to their faith leaders and show them the booklet before beginning any program. Most programs require that they be completed under the auspices of that faith tradition. Many programs require the signature of the local faith leader. Last step. The youth member needs to complete the requirements, obtain the proper signatures, and follow the instructions to order the emblem. These emblems are not ordinarily available from the local Scout store. Ideally, the emblem should be presented in a meaningful ceremony, preferably in the member's faith location. The award can be presented any time of the year. Scout Sunday, Scout Sabbath, and February is a great time to recognize recipients. As I mentioned earlier, you should have all received the link for this online brochure. The contact and program information for all faith traditions is included. Please note that most of the Protestant, independent, and non-denominational churches use the PRAY program, which is listed in the grid under Protestant. As a reminder, these programs are optional. I'd like to encourage Scouts to talk to their parents and faith leaders about earning a religious emblem. Together, decide whether or not you will earn your emblem, and if so, get the booklet and then start setting up a schedule to earn it. Now, this is a patch that our committee created, particularly for people that earned the Duty to God award during 2022. So after you earn your award, then each scout will be presented with this emblem in addition to the patch for your emblem. That concludes our initial discussion. In a minute, we are going to allow you to choose the breakout room of your faith. Unfortunately, we do not have a faith representative for all 40 faiths that order religious emblems. If your faith is not specifically shown, please choose the closest faith. For example, any Protestant faith can select non-denominational. Mark Twain said, the two most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day that you find out why. Pursuing a duty to God will help you determine why you are here. Now we are going to select 2 camper ships, and everybody that registered is eligible to win except for the volunteers. And you do not have to be present to win. First, we're going to do this for the Cub Scouts. We've got all the Cub Scouts that registered listed and their parents. Congratulations, Ryan. We will make a note of that and we will contact you with the specific details. Now we need to do the older scouts. And congratulations to John Humphreys out of Troop 109. That concludes the first part of this program. Now what we would like you to do, at the bottom of the screen, you will see you can go to breakout rooms and then select one of those breakout rooms, and then you'll have an expert from that particular faith help you to learn more about religious emblems. We really encourage you to follow through and do this, and we ask God to bless you as you consider this challenge. Have a good evening.